Hello, Mayor and City Council members, and thank you for this opportunity to address the issue of the addendum. First of all, I wanted to say regarding the last council meeting, I thought the questions raised by Mayor Conway and Council members Richardson and Letts were excellent, and I believe the answers from the Fish and Wildlife Services staff was especially telling. It's my opinion that Ms. Good and Mr. Nagano of the USDF, DW, whatever they're called, FWS, were sincere in their effort to protect endangered species, at least within the rules that govern their job duties. I honestly don't feel competent or knowledgeable enough to address the science behind the saving of the Calliope butterfly, and will leave that to others. And obviously there are plenty of experts who disagreed with their findings. Anyways, it sounds like Ms. Goody did a good job of winning from the developer significant concessions. And since it is not her job to shut down projects, this is the most she could have hoped for. Her job is to get the Habitat Conservation Plan to function as effectively as possible within the constraints and limits of the HCP. As she explained in so many words, her function is very limited. She works within specific and strict rules with a narrow mission, period. Then she explained that, on the other hand, the Brisbane City Council has much greater latitude and many more factors to have to consider in order to make the right decision. She provides only a small piece of information that needs to be considered among numerous other factors by all of you. Before I retired, I worked for the state government department, a state government department. As with Ms. Goody, it was my job to act on issues within narrow rules and guidelines, period. When I realized the rule was not good, I broke it, and the punishment was swift and painful. I got a sense from Ms. Goody that the HCP was not necessarily good, especially as it was formulated at the time this current development was originally planned, but I felt that she acted according to the rules she had been given. To do otherwise means she would not be doing her job. I believe Ms. Goody and Mr. Nagano did the best they could given some bad circumstances, regardless what they personally think about the building of lots of McMansions on pristine open space on our mountain. It was not their job to shut down the project. It was their job to get monetary concessions and an improved plan from the developer, period. It was not their job to determine whether a 20-something years old environmental impact report is sufficient to inform your decision. It is the job of the City Council to consider whether an obsolete EIR and a whole host of other factors need to be reconsidered. Other speakers have listed these other factors, such as pollution, erosion, new findings regarding global warming, the fact that additional developments on the mountain are contrary to the peninsula's plan to create high-density housing near mass transit hubs, and etc. These and other factors need to be considered in a new EIR. I purposely engage many of my neighbors and other friends in Brisbane in discussions about housing developments occurring on the mountain. Most of them are not here tonight, but they all agree with me that the mountain is overdeveloped.
Kanji.
Please do your best to stop this madness. At a minimum, one more sentence. At a minimum, please reject the proposed EIR addendum and require that a new EIR be developed before any more houses are built in the mountain. Thanks for letting me go over.
Okay.